Islam, good morning, Dwayne Bey. It is 11:15, 2018. Islam, how you doing? I hope well. It's about 20 minutes or maybe 15 minutes to 7. I just wanted to say good morning. Last night I slept pretty good. Yesterday at work, I remember I was watching my thoughts, and I had this thought. For instance, I was putting together, because I'm Rhonda Arrington-Bey, and as I was putting together, understanding how you have different entities or energies out there, and everything has a spirit. So I was putting together how the spirits are, they could be an experiment of some sort, spirit, an experiment of some sort, and they could be used as a breeding tactic. And if they're not in a constitutional fold, according to Abraham Lincoln's initial Emancipation Proclamation, it's definitely a war tactic. Okay, so if they're used to attack souls that are pursuing their actual freedom, implementing Abraham Lincoln's proclamations, 13th Amendment, 20 sections, that is definitely a war tactic through breeding. All right, if they're portraying themselves to be something they're not, they look to be quote unquote an Negro, African American according to constitutional law, but really they are in something else. All right, literally something else. So anyway, and I was thinking about that while I was at work. Thoughts for a moment. Then all of a sudden, I dismissed the thought, but then I kept hearing. I started chant mentally. Allah, thank you for protecting all souls around the earth from unclean spirits that are used as breeding and war tactics against them. All right? And I stopped the chant mentally. Then I kept hearing the chant constantly. It was like I stopped the thought, but it was like a recorder, like hearing someone sing a song. I think I told you about this once before, Dwayne Bey. I would hear an employee, like his name was Khalid Muhammad Abdullah. He sings a lot out loud, a lot. And a lot of times when he starts singing a song, that same verse would be, I could hear it over and over mentally, and knowing that we are among we got the Navy and the Army base, and this is a thought. This is dealing with thought, and there is a science out there that causes masses to be telepathic, and seeing how these thoughts can be replayed over and over and over again in your mind. What does that do to your mind? It causes imbalance if you allow it, right? So what I did, Dwayne Bey, I just said, oh, and all of a sudden it stopped. The replaying of that thought stopped. And I noticed also when I'm on a treadmill, like someone would be like, it's like I would hear, because you run on a treadmill, right? And the treadmill is making noise, like from the heater. And it's like dun 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 dun, like a replay. And I was in a bathroom, okay. Then one of the other co-workers came in. Her name is Desiree, and it's interesting because this is dealing with thought. And this is at Burger King. I was in the bathroom, going in the bathroom. The Desiree came in the bathroom. I thought she had to use the bathroom, but she just came in there, and she did something. But she was singing a song that had a lyrics that was replayed over and over again, and it sounded like exactly how when I'm on the treadmill, and it's like a male is like using the vibrations of the treadmill to say da 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 da. And once again, what does that do to the thought, to the mind? It sounds just like that in my thoughts. So so you being a spiritual teacher, and I'm learning the mind, I was like, then this is interesting, because this is not the first time I noticed that. Sometimes it depends on the energy. I'm not blaming Desiree or Khalid Muhammad. I'm just giving you testimonial. Sometimes when I'm close near them, I can hear like it's like a vacuum energy in as thoughts. So when I stop my thoughts and listen, and then usually it goes away because I'm paying attention to it. You understand? But otherwise, it's like a vacuum energy. So what does that do? Because your thoughts are energy. It lowers your vibrations, and I am connected to the earth. I'm not blaming them. I'm just giving you this testimony how I can, like, energy. It could be coming from anywhere. I'm just giving you testimony tonight. I noticed this which I found odd when Desiree, or her name is Desiree, and is close by. Another thought, I'm not saying, and once again, I don't know her personally. Never had a conversation with her on a personal level. She was outside the social services one day after I left out from taking care of my business at social services with food stamps. I get $15, and she was like trying to communicate with me or speak to me, and I told her I don't know. I said, please don't talk to me on the street. I don't know you. We're not at Burger King, okay? Because I thought it would, that's it. And I just left it at that. This is, I was on my way to Burger King. I requested to come in late so I can go and take care of my business. But anyway, I just found that odd. And then this last night I was sleeping, and I had a dream. And it's like I kept seeing this visual, and now the only thing I can give you, Arrington-Bey, is how it looked. It almost looked like the lady I was just talking about, Desiree. And once again, I don't know her personally. I'm just giving you a description because this is spiritual, and I'm going to email this to you, and and show you the growth of my spirituality. And it almost looked like her, but maybe 3 times bigger. It's like a visual appeared, okay, but maybe 3 times bigger, and warped, not the same. Then all of a sudden I saw this visual of a black male that almost looked like you trying to give me a kiss. I woke up quickly, and someone around the room as I woke up, someone said, I think it's not, as I opened my eyes, this is simultaneously, this is real, this is on a physical plane. Someone said, let me remember. Oh, they did it, or something like that, or something. I heard something. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I just went back to sleep. Anyway, that's my testimony for. And anyway, I'm about to go to work and earn money, and I did sleep well though. Besides that. But this is dealing with thoughts, so definitely there's energy out there. Well, I'm not saying whether it's forced, I can't say that, or just out there where you can feel a thought being replayed. You can feel it replayed over and over and over again, and by stopping it, okay, is through meditation and harmonizing helps balance your mind and put a force field to stop it. All right. So and I keep bringing up the Navy base and the Army, not to accuse them, but because I find it odd. All I can do is find it odd that so many connections of different things have been connected to or different behaviors, odd behaviors have been connected to those that imply to be connected to the Navy and the Army. Anyway, talk to you later. I gotta go because I want to read a little bit. This is November the 14th, 2018.